That's what you do. You be in most of the videos.
I haven't been in the last like 12.
You been in them, man.
Like all of them.
I ain't been in all
Well,
of
you
them.
could tell why is it beneficial. What's the reason why you think it's beneficial?
But it's not.
Huh?
Well, it is.
not beneficial?
It's beneficial, but has it been beneficial?
In what way?
For the stuff that we talked about, like we talked about some marriage stuff. I mean, has it been beneficial for the community?
So do you go on YouTube and you see what people's response?
Yeah, some people respond to hilarious though. Some people are rude. I mean, I read all the comments.
Well, you're going to get all that anyway because
Yeah.
people going to disagree.
So some people say, yo, I agree with that. You know, some people don't agree with it. But
Yeah.
they can just be typing that though. That's the thing. But is it actually helping them out in real life?
I don't know.
The point is just get it out there.
Yeah. That's the point. The reason why I think it's beneficial is because usually in the masjid, people like to put on the face.
Yeah.
But, you know, when they outside of the masjid.
So was the point to just do this for Muslims?
No.
That's always the complaint.
Nah, it was for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
It's in general.
But it only be for Muslims all the time because nobody be wanting to talk to us.
Yeah, that's the thing though, man. A lot of times we be trying to get people and they don't be wanting to come in. Particularly is the men.
Yeah. A lot of people have something to say but don't want to say it on camera. I mean, you get a lot of people in here like they'll have a good conversation, good dialogue and stuff like that. But when CJ tries to turn the camera on, they be like, nah, I don't want to be on camera. But
That's corny, right?
and
Yeah, because they be having some good stuff to say sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
So, but before when we first started doing it, you used to be getting mad people to come. Why don't they don't come no more? They don't like you.
Nah, who, me?
Yeah.
I think that they don't come is because they see how the content is sometimes.
mm-hmm.
It'd be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From their perception, they be like that. They be like, we trying to put them on Front Street, like, and make them seem like the bad guys and stuff.
The one nigga wanted to fight me.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
They was gonna let the nigga beat me up.
Who's gonna let him beat you up?
You,
Wait, hold up. Somebody was actually in
I
here?
thought you was talking about
yeah, come on,
He came in here?
he was gonna strap CJ up. He came in and said, yo, let me talk to you.
Man, so remember when we did the I did the joint with the girl that said that her husband didn't take care of her or whatever,
Yeah,
and I was arguing for the guy,
yeah.
and so when I put the video out, the dude, he got mad. He came in. I didn't know he was mad. I thought he was. I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I was arguing for him in the video, and so then he came here, and then when I realized he was mad, I was like, well, he said we was going to talk, but then he said he's going to leave. He never came back.
Right.
He's gonna strap CJ
He
up.
was beating me up.
Hey man, listen, man.
He was
hey.
still messing with the girl, though, I guess. I guess they still together.
Wow, that's crazy.
But she was saying all that stuff about it. I was just trying to say that why are you saying what you're saying about him?
You still dealing with him.
If you still, I mean, but he was beneficial to you. Like if,
Right.
you know, he helped your family, he helped you with your kids, he taught you your family. Like the whole family is Muslim pretty much because of him.
Yeah.
So how can you say anything, even though, all men like other women and stuff, whatever she was saying. But like, what's the point of saying all that when the greater good was Islam? That was my point. And then I can understand why you mad with me.
I don't know, man.
The,
I know that somebody, a sister said to me, like, you know, that's wrong what y'all doing. Y'all shouldn't be talking about that stuff. Y'all publicly embarrassing the Muslims. Like
somebody
that.
told you we was embarrassing Muslims?
Yeah, he said stuff like this should be discussed in the masjid, not outside of the
Because
masjid.
people don't go to the masjid.
That's the thing. No, the thing about this is that a lot of these issues, people be trying to brush under the rug and they be ignoring them.
Right.
Or they don't want to confront these like issues that we talk about, but they know they exist.
Right.
So you can say that, but in the masjid, you're not going to say that either.
Right.
Yeah,
So they don't go to the masjid and say, like, I'm dealing with such and such and such. You know it's real because the responses that you get from the post and
you
from
get a lot of responses. What be making me mad is because people will respond in your inbox, but they don't respond or comment on the video.
yeah.
Because some people to me think it's about them, so they were like, all right, let me now put myself out there and comment on this particular post.
Yeah.
I'll go hit the inbox like, yo, stop talking about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, no, not even the positive ones. They don't.
Oh yeah.
They don't write nothing positive, or not too many. The
Yeah.
more popular posts they do, but they don't. It don't be a lot of comments on the post. It always be inbox. Or when you see somebody in the street, they'll come in here and they be like, "Oh man, I be watching that. That's dope." I'm like, "Why you don't ever share? Why you don't ever?"
I hear that. I hear that all the time, man. People say they're gonna come all the time, but they never do. They be like, "Oh, I'm too busy." I'm like, well, once you come stop in the barbershop, just one day you're not busy, then you could. You can do it whenever, but they're like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but most of the time, the ones that when I try to get them to come in, they Muslim. The hardest times I have is with the Muslims. It's not with the non-Muslims.
Right.
The non-Muslims.
I be having a hard time with everybody. Non-Muslims too.
Nah, it's just with Muslims.
I don't be wanting this to be the Muslim show.
Yeah.
That'd be the thing. I'd be like, well, why y'all always like Mayocha was asking that last night, like why y'all always doing Muslim topics? I'm like, yo, it's because we Muslim. But if you don't come downstairs and talk to us, then we gonna keep talking about Muslim stuff. It's all Muslims coming here. That's it. Like it's not.
That's
like we got topics. Like everybody be like, yo, what's your topics? How you come up with topics? Like we don't come up with topics.
Yeah, it's
just be conversations we have in the barbershop. We turn the camera on.
Or conversations we have outside the barbershop. We bring it to the barbershop.
But that's the whole gist of the barbershop conversations, just to capture actual, real, raw conversation instead of having topics like it's scripted.
Right. Like imagine we had a camera rolling 24/7 in here. Man,
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. But I mean, but you got.
That's a lot of work because you gotta chop up certain pieces.
Yo, they be ripping me on YouTube about the videos and shit. I ain't no director. That's how I be trying to tell them like.
Yeah, but I like what you said. Like it ain't if you do that, then you take away the whole essence of the barbershop. Which is actual clippers. And
trust me, it's stuff that's been said in here that wasn't put up there, so they should be happy about that.
Yeah.
And then people want. It don't matter what you do. You do super good job, super great editing. They're gonna still have something bad to say.
I don't even want good editing and stuff because like they be ripping us about the mics and shit. Like it's a barbershop,
right?
You know what I mean? Like it's a barbershop.
Yeah, you can't get away from the sound.
I be trying, but if you can't get it perfect because we can't soundproof the walls.
Right.
We can't put carpet down. I can't what if every time somebody came in here and then before they start talking, I'll be like, here go your mic, plug your mic up. They're not going to talk. They're not going to feel comfortable talking.
Yeah.
So it's like one of them things. If you watch it, then I try to get it as quiet as possible. But it is an actual barbershop. We actually working. So if you listen to it with your headphones on. Instead of on your loudspeaker.
But it really don't be bad. They just
sometimes it be bad.
I mean
not that bad. It don't be horrible.
So that's because we have kids and loud clippers going on.
With water.
Yeah, like we didn't listen to many of bad YouTube channels and people who get audio.
That's what I'm about
terrible.
to say, man. It'd be like other barbershops, man. It'd be off the hook.
Yeah, like they audio when they do their little barbershop drink talk over there.
Yeah.
You can't hear nothing. This, I mean, so far this one and LeBron James one has been the best one.
But that's the studio.
LeBron James bit our joint.
Yeah.
We was doing that before Brown.
Yeah, it was like a month before.
Anyway. I mean, it don't be whack.
No, yeah, it don't be whack.
It don't be, but it be whack because they not.
Actually,
it's a meeting to talk about something. Like ours don't be like, yo, we gonna meet. So, other than when the politicians and stuff come, that's different. They actually come and want to talk about something. But even then, we still be working. Like sometimes when like Shadid come or Amin, or when Marty Small came, like they're coming, but we still recording while we're working. So it's not like it's like a studio and like
I gotta set this up.
Right. This is what we gonna talk about. We got talking. We don't even do that. Like they come, they talk about whatever they gotta talk about, and we put it out. But
you are gonna get criticism from both ends. You're gonna get people that's gonna like it and people that's not gonna like it. So that just come with the whatever it is you post.
But it's also good because now you got like, you know what I mean? Remember before he didn't want to do that at all. Now he coming like, yo, CJ, get the camera out.
I think that's because he see what it can do. Like as far as like how you can get it out.
Now that he get a response he want to do, I don't want that nigga to keep coming on because he doing it too much.
You like, yo, you get JC, get the camera out. Get the camera out.
Yeah, he be here all the day one time. And then what happens? Other people don't want to come because then they don't like him,
right?
Or something, or The best one so far was Sister Kalana joint. And
Shadi, right?
the barber school video one, that one was real popular. It got a lot of views.
Really?
Wow. Because the barbers be getting raped. I want to do more barber videos, but then the barbers don't be cooperating all the time.
They don't want to get on the camera?
Sometimes they do. They don't. Anytime you invite people to come, they don't come. But if I show up in a barbershop, they'll do it most of the time.
So it seems like the women are the main supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt. See, I watch every last one of y'all videos.
Your aunt said that? It's women, man. It's men.
I remember
even when the sister was here talking about like the support where they at, it's just majority women, and the men just I don't know, they just don't support, man.
Nah, they watch. They just ain't gonna let you know that they watching.
Like you have a billion views with like 2 comments.
I think though, CJ, once it get really going, then people gonna start wanting to come.
Yeah, I mean, it be people inboxing me saying, "Yo, I want to do that, and then I'll tell them like, "Yo, just come get a haircut," and they don't be coming. You know, but I think they be thinking that it's like an audience in here or something, or like a day, like you know, I like tell them like, "Yo, we put a camera out every day."
Any time of the day.
All right, look, now you gotta talk about that. Why you had them women in here drinking liquor?
Who?
You, nigga.
I ain't had no man drinking. What you talking about?
First of all, wait, hold.
No, first of all, they not Muslim. They can do that. That's permitted in their religion.
Yeah, but no, somebody said, ain't that a Muslim establishment? And I told myself when we did that, the barbershop was closed, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't know like that group is called Women Over Wine. So
yeah, that's the whole theme of their whole thing.
That's their theme. They drink wine. They didn't know what we was doing or not doing. So when they came, we wasn't open. So I told them like, "Nah, you good? Like I don't drink and you don't drink, so it's not no big deal." But I'm not trying to tell somebody like how they should live their life. You know what I'm saying? But then the thing is that same sister, one of the sisters that was in that group, she took a shahada.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like if you go and you tell people,
I don't want to even associate with you because of the liquor.
Because you drink and all that. Now how you actually gonna give dawah?
Yeah.
It wasn't like we really gave them dawah. Like we just was around them, you know, and slam rubbed off. That's how it goes. So
that's why I don't be getting about that being all that technical and stuff, man. Get out of here with that. Cause you like, there's no way possible. Some things you're not gonna be able to get around because they're accustomed to a certain type of way of living. You gotta get them out of that, but you can't tell them. You can't tell them like, yo, you can't drink because the argument would be like it's permissible in my religion.
You talk about your the inboxes you be getting because you the email.
I'm not the imam.
No, I'm talking about the inboxes.
Oh man, the inboxes. I get an inbox like at least sometimes it's once a week or twice a week about somebody complaining about their marital relationships.
Because you the email.
No, I'm not the imam. I actually tell them. I know that's the thing. Like I tell them, like, go see your local imam. Who's your local imam? But the thing is, with that, they be like, they'll say like something like, I'm all the way in Greenville, right? And the masjid is all the way in Charlotte. So it's like I don't have nobody that I have easy access to.
A lot of people say that you're easier to talk to.
Yeah, they did say that too. They said, yeah. And then so they'll be like, the imam would just tell them something like the imam just to be like, oh, has sabr. Yo, it's funny because they be like, you know, they black people, so they like, nigga, what you mean has sabr? I can't live with that.
Yeah. So, do you help them out at all?
Yeah, I give them. I try to tell them some things, but I also like refer them to like, cause the best thing I heard was what you said. CJ was the psychiatrist thing, and then when Bashir came in here with the therapist lady, I'm like, man, all of us really need therapy. Like, go see therapist. Look, so one of the sisters actually went and got some therapy, and she said that was very beneficial for her.
That's good.
Yeah, cause she was saying like it was her the whole time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really him. After talking to the therapist, she was like, it was
She
me.
realized it was on her. That's what therapy
Yeah.
do for you.
Yeah, she was like, it's me, man. And I had to change some things in myself. One of the ladies was talking about committing suicide, man, because she just
Couldn't get right.
she was just going through some stuff, and the guy was dogging her out, man. So she was feeling bad about that. But alhamdulillah, Allah allowed her to get married like a couple of months later. And that's also one of the things too, is that I reach back to the person and be like, how you doing? Are you doing okay? And then you can send them like PDF stuff for them to read. And I do that too, and send that to them to read. And it don't be like rude, it be like something from out of a tasawwuf book about the heart and fixing yourself up. Cause people ain't trying to hear like, yo, that's haram.
What you mean that's haram? What? But my sheikh said.
And that's like a major problem. Is like the thing with that, CJ, is like people to text you, so they'll go straight to a book. And I'm telling you from my personal experience, sometimes good information. Our problem is sometimes good information ain't in Islamic books. It's in books by non-Muslims. Like a lady named Karen Armstrong. She wrote a book called The Prophet for All Times, right?
Yeah,
About the Prophet. I don't never refer a non-Muslim to a Muslim book. I always refer them to a non-Muslim book that wrote about Islam, but I read it first and then refer to them, because I don't want them to think that this is from you being biased because it's from a Muslim perspective. I tell them like, no, this is a non-Muslim that wrote this book, or this is a scientist like Maurice Bucaille that wrote the science, the Bible, and the Quran. I'll tell them to read that. Or this lady named Laura, her name is Laura Doyle. She wrote a book. It's a real good book. It's called The Surrendering Wife. And this lady, she was a feminist. She had 3 failed marriages, but then she wrote this book and she figured out why her marriages was failing. So I don't never recommend like always Islamic books. Because people ain't.
So you doing it again? All we doing something about Islam?
Huh?
That's what they said. We only talk about Islam all the time.
No, we was talking about the inboxes.
Now, I know. I'm messing with you. I'm just saying that's how it's gonna come off again. They be like, oh, all y'all do.
There you go again.
Yeah.
Or they say, all y'all talk about is polygamy.
We don't talk about polygamy that much.
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
Nah, they ain't.
Anytime my name come up, that's what it is.
You know that's a hot topic anyway, so people won't get sued.
That's what niggas be doing though.
No, I'm saying even if you made a post, they'd be like, "Here you go talking about polygamy again."
Yeah, but I'm saying,
you like this the first
reason
post.
Why we be talking about it is because niggas be doing it anyway. Muslim or not Muslim, jokers is messing around with different chicks.
Multiple
chicks
women.
is messing around with multiple dudes and multiple women and
Yeah.
other stuff. So like that's why we be in here talking about stuff. To be funny. So like I don't know what they want us to talk about. Like,
I wasn't talking about their topics. Or yes, people send your topics in and send you what you want to hear. We'll talk about it instead of being mad at everybody else.
They used to do that. I don't know. They stopped doing
I know they was doing that for me and Kiba. Their inboxes.
They still do that?
Yeah.
Why don't bring Kiba no more?
Cause usually when it's time for me to come in, she'd be getting home. She'd be just getting home, and then
People be wanting to see Kiba too.
Yeah, they like Kiba too, cause they said she just say how she feel. Cause some of the questions we be asking, it ain't really geared towards a religious aspect. It's just asking you how you feel about it.
Yeah,
and then they'll be like,
that because you got a kufi on.
huh?
It's because you be wearing kufis, man. That's why.
No, it ain't, man.